Hey guys, yep, we actually are going to redo this. Just in case there were some people that watched it, I had uploaded it, and I had to take it off of YouTube because none of the sound worked. So I'm having to go through and redo it all. I had to go delete all the audio and everything, remove all that, and I'm going to have to redo the whole video. So it's actually going to be, as you can see, Abernathy farm. It's going to be our build. We've got it connected to Red Rocket, and just in case you haven't seen that, we're actually going to throw it up there, a little link to that build, where we make it like we're going to seal it in. We're going to put fences. We're not going to put walls here, we're going to put fences, but we need to get everything kind of fixed up. I'm trying to get a layout of the idea of, mattress, seeing what I can remove to make a little bit more room, stuff like that. And at the same time, we haven't built an overland yet. We went to go do that, and actually that'll be our next playthrough video, which I was going to work on today. Speed this up real quick while I just get rid of some of this junk. I was going to work on that one today, but I have to come and redo this, so we'll see how that works out. Like I said, I'm still a few behind, so I'm trying to get caught up on everything. And I don't want to just delete everything, just because I like to keep everything looking kind of nice, homey feeling, not just emptiness. But we're actually gonna. You can't delete those two mattresses. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you went down to the mod that said you could delete anything, you could, but I haven't used that yet because I don't want to mess up and delete something and just break the game. But yeah, we're gonna. Like I said, we've also done all the other places we've done. And we're gonna redo when we get enough levels. We're actually gonna build new generators, so we can give more power places. When we get another level up, we're going to go for the gun nut just because it'll give us new turrets and it'll let us upgrade our weapons just a little bit. Because like I said, I want to get to the 10th video playthrough before I do the Mechanist DLC. I want to get to Diamond City. And see, we're just checking out up here. This seemed like the ideal spot to put any generators because one, they're not in the way, you don't see them unless you're specifically looking up there, and two, and just I can group them all together. Now, this is also supposed to be part of that solar panel DLC. I really haven't figured it all out yet. I mean, if you know anything about it, leave me a comment. But it's supposed to make it wireless, so you literally can just build whatever produces electricity. And I think you build the little switches on the side of houses. I don't know. I don't know if it wirelessly transmits to that, but I haven't figured out how to make it work. I'm just going to throw down a bunch of medium generators and then go from there. We'll see how that works out. And we're actually going to fix the fences. We're going to set up the place. The idea was to actually put a restaurant on the outskirts of the farm because it made sense to, sell their food. Since I mean, the wife is already a freaking shopkeeper anyway, so. And then of course, wait, it's a kitty cat. I literally thought it was dead for a second. That's why I went back and looked, but I saw the tail go. Whoop. So I was like, okay, because I've done that in one playthrough. I've actually shot someone's cat. I think it was mine. No. Another idea we had was if we can find a place, I know there's other farms or whatever, was to just build cages, the little traps, and just have them lined up to trap different animals, and each one having a fence, so like they can't get out, because they'll just snap on, build like the concrete things and snap it on, and then basically from there just, of course, let them out, loot them, get the, they're going to drop meat or whatever, but it's also experience, because we're thinking of putting some way of a wall or something that basically you could just shoot through, because you can also catch raiders and stuff like that and get their loot. But I don't know if we're going to go that cheap with it, but we'll figure it out. Right now I just want to fix this, before we work on the fence around the whole farm. I want to fix this, and then I want to put a fence, just a little wire one, around most of the farm just to fix it up. apparently I got hurt, injured. We had another idea also, was how they got the supplies to build the wood, around it. Some of the stuff inside their house was the trailers. You see them all littered around the place. Sometimes there's trucks like that, sometimes there's not. But it was an idea to put a bunch of. You can build the trailer part. Was to build a few of those in the settlement. I think we put like 4, basically. They brought it back. They did it that way because you get your supplies, you build your stuff, you park them in different locations because now raiders or anything like that has to go around them. I mean, they're metal, so they're going to be pretty much almost bulletproof. And it makes sense because there's 4 beds. So. And we're going to build these in different places. I know a lot of people just stack them all next to each other because it makes water, but we're trying to make it more of a realistic kind of thing where you're not going to have 2 wells right beside each other. You're just going to tap into each other's well. So I spread them across settlements. See, there's a caravan that we sent over here. And I believe that's the one from Overland because you couldn't delete it. You can't remove them. So we did the cheap thing. We just made them come here. Same concept. The other woman will stay there. We can assign her to do stuff. We just can't move her from there. Be alright.
Yes,
Let's see. Trying to get this set up real quick to get it all fancy. Yeah, I know I left, like I said, a little space down there. Yeah. It's not going to be perfect. It's the wasteland, but I mean, makes it easy. The top over here, because I had a bright idea to put some lights in here. I don't know why they didn't think about it, but and then normally I just edit it, but it just seemed funny just to pop over and be like, bright light. I mean, it is a neat idea to do that, and if you actually never built here, another interesting idea is they actually, looks like they use some of the build stuff themselves to make the house, because you can actually grab shack walls and stuff that you would build with. Another interesting idea we had was to build a food processor. We have the DLC for it, why not? It basically takes whatever food you put in there, and of course it'll make it into the food you find around the wasteland, but it won't have radiation. The machine kind of fixes that, and then all you have to do is have a computer somewhere set up. You can pick it, and when you select it, it tells you what you need, because you'll see when we do it here in a minute, and it'll actually, we pick Instamash. It's just 3 potatoes, 1 piece of cloth. The machine does the rest, and then whatever it doesn't use just stays in the machine. Now you could set it up to where when you shut off the machine, you turn on something else and it sucks all that stuff out. I'm not worried about it. I may come back and do it later just because we never used all the size of this up. We actually had room to build stuff, so I may come back and do that later. But see how all that was turning yellow? It was basically able to select it and do all that. Oh, so close to leveling. But it's whatever. We gotta get all the water set up, because see, look, now we got 30 water and we make 10 food. That's another thing I was thinking of. You need more beds, because you need more people. Because with all those potatoes, yes, it takes 2 to make 1, but there's a lot of them. And she works on the melon patch over there, so there's not all the food's being used. And I was actually thinking of adding in maybe some more later on down the line, but I'm going to go put some lights real quick. So I'm going to speed this up, because it's just literally me throwing down the lights. And if you've seen any other builds, these are the ones I like to use. I think they look nice, and they light everything up pretty neat. See? Yeah, with that much potatoes, I mean, every row's got, what, 4? So every row should be giving you 2 points. Hey, we leveled up. Every row should be giving you 2 points of food. But I know that they're not all being used, because when they got attacked by raiders. Some of the stuff got damaged, and just a word of advice: you can't repair it if it's damaged. If there's no one working it, you actually just keep wasting. I just kept using potatoes and wasting them. And of course, I gotta stop and fix this fence so I can fix the lights, because I need to put one somewhere in the middle, so that way I don't have to worry about other stuff. Come on now. This whole snapping thing sometimes gets a little annoying. See, it wants to. Yeah, see, look, sorry guys, I had to edit it. I literally spent like 20 minutes trying to get that to work, and I just put it sideways. It makes me feel better anyways, because now people have to walk around to get in, which works out, because it makes more for defense size. There we go. Set all this up. See, look. You're gonna need another one like what? There's one right there in the middle. There you go. Make a big old circuit of it. Connect it all up. Ooh, excuse me. You're tired from lack of sleep. I wonder why. Bam. It's lit up. We might put one here in the middle. I don't know yet, but you don't need 100% light. You shouldn't be tending the garden at night anyways. Probably during the day. Would make sense. So I mean, we're gonna build that food processor. The vacuum hopper is good because what it'll do is when you turn it on, whatever container is behind it, it's gonna suck it out. So you can actually just drop in whatever ingredients you want to use, and then it'll suck it out and feed it into the machine. I mean, you could just go to the machine and drop it in yourself, but it just seems easier that way. And then the other one is a storage container. So as the machine makes products, it's going to just feed it out and it's going to get stored. Now, I don't know if they have a mod for it yet, but what would be nice is if you could actually assign someone that was their job. You could actually tell them, hey, I want you to, we're making Instamash. It's going to take potatoes and cloth. So your job is just to go gather potatoes, put them in the machine. Yeah. Now I don't know about how it would work with cloth, because you don't, well, I guess if you're done building it wouldn't matter, but yeah, tell me, if I throw, you go check the workbench. Just cloth, and they're cool. See, I like these lights because it makes it look like a little factory, which does make sense because it does say industrial wall light. And I think later I'm going to come back with some other side. But see, turn off, everything shuts off, quits working, but none of your other lights are affected. Since see, I moved the switch and I only have the machine connected to it. And I don't even know what I was running around doing there. I guess just act retarded. Now, say you only have 4 beds. I want to add a lot more so we can bring more people here, but we need to get a computer. So that's what I was doing. We need to get a computer set up so that way we can tell the machine what to make. It has all the know-how to make it all of it in its little database, but it needs something to basically tell it, okay, run this program. Like normally what a computer would do is, hey, initiate this, do this. Because if not, the machine's just like, what do I do? Let's see. Apparently I'm horrible at trying to snap stuff together. It's just aggravating. So again, I'm just going to cut to where I got it. Sort of. It's hanging off the back because, again, I spent like 20 minutes trying to figure this out. I had to put a piece down on the side of it and then connect something over here to get it to snap here, and it still went all crooked, but it's whatever. This would make sense as be like a little place to go control it, and the storage container's right there, so they could actually walk out, open it, take out the items, do whatever. Which also makes it better because if they're doing a restaurant idea, you process everything. Whoopsie daisy. My bad. You could process everything. And now when you sell food, that's another gimmick for your restaurant. Your food doesn't have radiation. So people are going to love that because, they don't have to take a dose of Rad-X or Radaway for the eat. Your body naturally processes radiation, apparently is what they say, but I haven't seen a perk that does that yet. Just naturally get rid of it, except for I think there is one. I believe, but you have to put so many points into it. So I mean, it's not like everybody can do it, kind of idea. But it's whatever. Yeah, see, we're gonna throw in the regular computer to control that, and then with the Vault-Tec computer, I'm pretty sure y'all have seen it by now. It's basically not only apparently it can run everything the other computer can. I don't know if it's because I have the other terminal there or if it just automatically does this, but this one still has all the options to do all the Vault-Tec stuff as well. Let's see, 3 potatoes, 1 cloth. No, we have it set for that. New build item, preserved instant match. When that's what's going to show up in your inventory in the P, preserved instant match. It's going to be the exact same stats and effects except no radiation. And see, I've got everything set up. So I'm going to go collect 3 potatoes, and then we'll be able to throw them in there.
Seems to be glowing.
See, some of them are broken. I need to get more people here so I can assign them to grow more food so I can fix it. Now we're going to go get it. We need at least 1 cloth. Look for it. Apparently I already had it with the paintbrush, and that's another cool thing I wanted to show you. A paintbrush is 1 wood, 1 cloth. Now when this is done, it's going to separate it, so it actually will leave the wood in there. You can take it out and do whatever. See, potatoes. Let's go to our junk. And we're going to throw in our paintbrush, and then we turn it on. See, watch. Oh, takes out a potato. I mean, like at a sanctuary, I think I put like 900 pencils in there. So it was one of those. It runs while I'm off doing stuff, and it's making stuff, which is what I like. See, preserved instant mash goes through. Conveyor storage. I can take it out. See, he does everything the same. Weighs the same. I haven't checked the difference in value, but there you go. But yeah, I can leave. See, there you go. Take the wood. I could leave sanctuary and actually be like, oh, thank goodness. I'm gonna just let it process that while I go do the stuff. And apparently Mr. Abernathy here did not have a good night's sleep like we did, because that is him it's like, hey, just walking into the fence. Like, we know we helped him for his daughter, and we had to go kill the guys that killed her, and we brought him her locket, but why you just, like, he's just got a vague stare, like, I don't know if he's staring at the Brahmin or not. We're going to put the restaurant out there, because you have all this room to build. You can do whatever you want. And then these are the trailers that I was telling you about. Like I said, someone could have driven them here. Maybe someone else that used to live here. That's why they have so many beds in such a big house. And maybe something happened to them. I don't know. But when you get done with the trailer and you get it emptied out, because I learned that stuff snaps to it. So the idea was, put these all over the place. Enemies can't get you. They'd have to either go around or over it or under it or whatever. But it's almost bulletproof. I mean, pretty sure, certain things are going to blow it up. I mean, a grenade's not going to necessarily kill you, but... And then you could literally throw a door in the front, like a doorway, slap a door on it, some stairs. You have like a place someone could live. Put some like little tower on it so you have electricity. Boom. I'm trying to find the door, and I didn't think about it. It's a warehouse. The door should probably be in the warehouse section, not in the doors. You ding dong. Hey, look, I went right past it. I'm like, look. Oh wait, it's right there. Idiot. Yeah, and I want the big one, because I want to make it to where basically when the shop is open, they'll open the door, and when the shop is closed, close it down. Simple way for people to know. We'll put a switch there, on and off. I wish that was on the... I guess you technically could put that on the inside, so you could actually come in here, flip it. But to me, it just seemed like I don't know. I got an idea, like we're closing down, we're leaving, walk out, shut it down, you leave. If you shut it down from the inside, then you gotta go out that little side door. But see, this week I already have it locked. Set up our little power pylon, which makes sense to run a few this way, because they're like transformers that amplify the electricity and get it out there. We need it enough up there to where if we put a light in there, then it'll actually show up with just like that. Now we'll make this into like a little restaurant idea. Hopefully, like I said, we got everything set up, stuff like that. But almost time for people to get home from school. See, I was gonna put another one beside it because I thought that'd be kind of cool, but one, it would block off the doorway, and two, I'd have to put it way out here. I wanted the people from the farm to be able to walk out here because who they're gonna trade with. But we're gonna speed this up while we go fill this in. But I mean, think about it. Someone else works there, they buy it straight from the farm, and that's what their gimmick. Non-radiated because they're processing it, and it's farm fresh. It's coming right off the farm, and bam. Someone can't walk up over there because not only you got turrets, boom, you got a place that someone could live in, and you have to get past that. Now, the other thing is, like I said, it's fresh, it's processed. What other reason would you need? You could spread that word. And the only other place you're probably going to find food like that is Diamond City. There you go. And then, of course, they're going to use their money to buy from the farm, so the farm's making money. The farm's also generating the electricity. So, I mean, they're going to need someone scavenging supplies and stuff. So, I mean, that could be another thing. It's just they pay them so much money. Because I wasn't thinking more along the lines of Abernathy owning. It was just someone wanted to set up shop there and basically help them make money. Like an entrepreneur was like, hey, I like what you're doing here. Let me set up shop, and then I'll pay you. And then at the same time, I'll use electricity. Or maybe they don't pay for electricity. Maybe it's like, look, we're over here. We'll help you set up some defenses so it help protect you. And then you let us use your electricity. Now, we'll pay you every time we buy the produce from you, so, whatever. Just like that. Yeah, I know how to move away over there, but see, there you go. You try to get around that, boom. And see, I had a neat idea and a lovely fact that it worked. Okay, if the doorway snaps to it, now that should mean everything else. Now, see, there's this big opening. There's no fence there. You can literally walk up to it, park them like that. You park one there, and then maybe it's just they found two at a time. They're like, wait, let's go get the other one. Well, if we go get the other trailer, you work on getting this set up. It's like, boom. Put that there, move that back. Two of those. Boom. Now they're connected, and basically it's like a little two-room house. I don't know. It just seemed like an interesting thing. Like I said, that big old area is blocked off now. An enemy can't just walk up. Now they've got to go around it to get to the one side or the other. And again, it's helpful. And then we're just going to throw, I'd say about 3, because they're kind of long. Now we did do one thing we goofed on, is we put that one trailer out of the green area, which does mean that an enemy could spawn there. Like, so we're going to put one there, we'll put that there. So if someone spawns, if they try to go around that direction, boom, they got a turret over there, and then there's a turret on the other side that will shoot at them before they even get near the farm. And we're going to take this one, we're going to put that spotlight up there, because spotlights are easy, take 2 energy, add 2 defense, boom, turret. So before they can even go around it, they're getting shot at, they're getting attacked. So your defense is already good. And I mean, there is a chance that someone does spawn right there. That would suck, because the game does work like that. I hope not, but I mean, I'll risk it. Why not? But when we get the gun leveled up, we can come upgrade all those turrets to the second model, which means instead of 5, it'll add 8, which would be great, because, boom, ooh, my neck. It'll add 8, like I said, and then I want the laser turrets just because they seem like they shoot further, but I don't want all of them to be lasers, because the enemies are smart, and sometimes they are, they will take out your generators. If they can get to your power, they will take that out. And if they shut off your power, or if they just damage a pylon or something, if you have nothing but laser turrets, your defense just goes 0. So I want to put, like, where there is a spotlight, I want to add a laser turret. In some places I would probably have to delete some. Now, also, like I said, in other places, it wouldn't be so bad. Like in Red Rocket, like that link I told you earlier, you got to get pretty high up to get to the generator. Now, yeah, I'm pretty sure that grenades, there's reasons you can do it, but they're pretty defended. When I build something later on, I'm going to fix it all up to where it wouldn't be so bad to have them. Same with shotgun turrets. I mean, all that's unfortunately requires energy, so still wouldn't hurt to have it. And apparently the roof hangs over just a little too much for me to have to deal with that, so we're going to move it over. And then working on it. Now, see? Magic. We can make that into like a restaurant. I figured that we'd throw 2 beds in that trailer, and they're the ones that basically helped with the idea. They showed up later, bam. The other one, stairs didn't want to work. Oh well, whatever. But we'll just do this. Now, the other fun thing is, like I've said in some of the other videos, is if you guys want to see a specific build, let me know. If you want to see me build, I mean, I can make towers. I mean, if you want to see a certain idea, leave me a comment. If you want to see me build at a certain place that I haven't yet, leave me a comment and I'll work it into my idea of why I'm going there. Because remember, I'm trying to follow a story here. But at the same time, some people may want us to do both. They may want me to go to, you know, I've saved Sunshine. I haven't built there yet, but they may want me to go there. And I was thinking of making that into like another, like a main hub of the caravanners. Yes, Oberlin is our station, to where we send them out. But it's like a radio tower. They radio back to Sunshine, and they have the houses. That's where they go and rest, and just be like, yeah, you know, that's where they come from. And then they can link to Oberlin, and that way, down here at the bottom of the map, they could just be like, okay, we're spread out down here, Oberlin, you can spread out that way. It's like little small substations. They don't have to stretch themselves too thin. Yes, in the game, circumstance to keep people happy, they have to have beds, but I mean, the workers work there. We'll probably send the other chick to Sunshine, because she'll be the one that reports in and goes, okay, hey, we made this much for the month. As long as you meet, you know, a quota, no one has to go investigate what the heck is going on. I don't know. We threw down some benches, and we're gonna actually put some tables over here for people to sit at, so not everybody has to sit at a picnic table. And we're actually gonna put some booths. And I like booths because I found that they snap together, which is great, because it also helps add in a feel here in a minute of that they've been there for a while. I like the fact they're kind of a little torn. I mean, it does make it just kind of fit in. And then that, now because there's 2 here, they're small ones, we could actually assign 2 people. So I wanted to assign the 2 people from there. And that means 2 workers. You could sell food twice as fast. And these are the ones I'm talking about. They're called benches, but they look like booths at a restaurant. See, they snap. So just, sometimes snapping doesn't work for me. I mean, obviously at the beginning of this video, but what I liked about it is I could put this here, and then I could snap the next one. So see, it kind of buried a little bit. And that third one has been there a while. It's covered in dirt. You know, and they're trying to take care of it, but with all the Raider stuff, they haven't been out here in a while. So I mean, this has been just sitting out here empty because everyone's been killed except for them. The Raiders only kept alive who they needed. How many people need to do that? I'm going to speed this up real quick, guys, just because it's a bunch of throwing down more lights. I got to have lights. But I mean, how many people do you really need to run a farm? You have too many people, gives them a chance to rise up and try to take you out. And he did say that, you know, they were, some of them were killed. So there you go. We'll put them there. And see, that's like weird. Now, see, to get over here, they have to get past all this. There could be people eating. You're not going to. You may want to attack a bunch of people eating, but it's the capital. Well, not the capital wasteland. I'm sorry. It's you know, the Commonwealth. Is that who's walking around here? Even if you're going to go eat, this place is going to be crazy. You're going to want to be walking around with a weapon, a gun, or something. There's going to be someone out there who's armed. So I mean, if you see a group of people, it's like, I mean, I could shoot a rocket launcher. I could try to take them out. Now, how many people am I going to take out? You know, it just depends on it. See, I like that look. Looks nice. And see, that doesn't want to snap. Oh well, it's going like that. Again, 2 sets of stairs. I don't care. Now, we've got pretty much a lot of stuff. We are going to run through this afterwards to kind of show everything in case I fast forwarded something and you just didn't see me place it down because I was running around crazy. I just wanted you to actually see me build and then give you like a rundown of how it was. But, ooh, we're getting so close to another level already. And like I said, it helps out with the expansion, the DLCs, whatever, because we'll have more skills. Because I don't really want to. I have to travel around, I believe, with Ada for a while, so I mean, it'll be all right. I think the other robot you get, because by now everyone's played the DLC. I don't remember her name, but I believe I turned her into like a caravaner. And she has a brain. She's like a human. So I mean, she still has to have stuff to take care of. So I mean, and see, here's the one I wanted to put the two people there. I usually don't worry about assigning beds. I usually just let people do whatever. I mean, so, but see, new people moving in instead of the other ones over there. So they'd have, of course, a chest, a trunk. I mean, some suitcases, because we gotta get some more people in here. We do have our settlement radio signal on Sanctuary on, and I believe I turned one on in Red Rocket just to kind of help out. I mean, I got enough settlements I can shut it off and send some people away. There we go. And I mean, they're going to be making some money. So is the other. So is Abernathy. So I mean, why not have a TV? I mean, you can tell Abernathy's got all sorts of stuff set up over there. He's got electricity. I mean, once we may. I think I'm going to throw a fountain out here and some stuff like that later on when we come back. Just an idea. See what I can build. 1,847. You are thirsty from lack of water. Fantastic. If I had people to assign that, I could buy some water. And see, that's the thing. We got 3 water pumps. Now, there's one thing I'm thinking of. People are eating. I mean, also the farm people. You need a place to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I mean, they probably been going to the woods or whatever, but build an actual restroom out here. And again, my idea was, it's something in the way. I mean, yeah, you're probably going to get shot at while you're in there. I mean, wood is necessarily not going to stop a bullet, but I mean, hey, it's just one more thing for, like I said, to, in a sense, being in the way. So link it up so we can get some electricity over here. Bam, bam. Nice little doors we got set up, and then we're going to throw a tub, a sink, and a toilet in there. You can do all of it. So I mean, bam. At least this way, you go order you some food. They got to make it. Go pop in one of the restrooms. Take you a bath. I mean, there you go. I mean, that's another hook right there. Not only can you eat radiation-free food, you can get clean. Who will, there you go. You don't have to smell while you eat. Alright, let's go back over real quick. Remember, Abernathy Farm was all that blank hoopaloo we showed at the beginning. We got our bathrooms. We got a turret over there. We'll probably throw another one back there when we get the laser ones. I may throw them on the roof just because that way they'll be up in there and have a little bit extra, range. See? I'm thirsty and hungry again. Gotta love survival. But then again, we're trading that, eating our food. We're at a farm, so I mean, it doesn't matter. I can go pick up some potatoes and some melons and just munch on them. We got a little place to sit over there. We got the picnic tables, so big groups of people can sit down and eat. If families come, I mean, you may have caps. And it's a wasteland. You may show up and just be like, look, I got a bunch of dirty water, and I got, some bullets and guns. I don't have any money. Daddy. Okay, and then you got to think, and people trade all sorts of stuff. That looks like Legos, huh? People trade all sorts of stuff, and look, my family needs to eat. Well, if I get enough dirty water, I can boil it and make clean water. All right, I'll trade you for it. Look, I have a bunch of bullets. I don't need all of them. I need food. Okay. Oh, well, we'll pay for this. Something simple, because most places do any kind of transaction like that. It's not like when you're playing Skyrim. It's like, I will not buy that because I am a blacksmith and I only buy stuff like that. I don't want books or nothing like that. Here, they're just like, look, man, I don't care. I'll give you this much for it. Someone's gonna eventually want it. And I'll sell it for this much. I don't give a crap. I need stuff to make money so I can buy food. And I mean, story-wise based, why not? And be like, look, I have no money, man. I'm hungry. Okay, you go see that guy over there. What? You work for him, and I'll feed you. Like, what? You work for him for like so long. He'll tell me whenever you've done enough work, and I will feed you. And then bam, you come over here, and Blake could just be like, all right, go pick all the potatoes that are ready. Bring them here. Go back over it, and while you're doing that, get all the weeds out of it. Make sure there's none of that growing. And be like, look, we need you to go pick the melons. Go weed that. Make sure go up there and check on generator. Probably not that, because then they could just be a raider and shut everything off. But let's make sure go around and check stuff out so he doesn't have to. He could go be like, look, I'm gonna go there and tell him you're working for me, and he just show him, just be like, hey, that guy's over there doing this. You could go ahead and feed his family. Whenever he's done, I'm gonna send him over here for food. He's taking care of my farm, and then basically like, look, I'm here to. And to me, it would be nice for them to be like, look, I actually, let them do this and that, and just like, they cook some food for them. Cool. I mean, like, look, I don't feel like cooking today. I'm gonna go over there. I'll give them some caps. Or the other idea would be walk over there and just be like, hey, I'm gonna give you this. Well, okay. Like, my family's tired. We don't really feel like cooking today, so can you make us all this? While that guy's over there, doing his little thing, helping him. Like, look, we're gonna go take a break. See, I could throw. See, I got rid of the mattress. I could throw another bed in there. Here, go have some goldfish.
Can I have a rest?
Not all. Don't eat all of them. Okay. But basically, he could be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go there and get food for. Tell them they can feed you and your family when you're done. And I'm gonna get food for my family. Go over there and be like, look, I want this. Okay. Basically, they go at the same time. I don't know. It was a neat idea. A lot of this is just story ideas. It doesn't have anything to do with the game. So it doesn't have anything to do with it. I like to think about stuff like that. Makes it interesting. And then, of course, bam, you can sit up here and watch everything. I don't think Blake would turn into a complete overlord and just be like, you run my farm or I will kill you. But, I mean, it's whatever. That is our Abernathy farm build. And if you haven't yet, guys, go down there and hit the subscribe button. As we unlock more places in this survival playthrough we're doing, we will make more build videos. And remember, once we release part 10, which hopefully by then we're at Diamond City. Once we release part 10, we've been to Diamond City, we're going to start doing the Mechanist DLC. And we'll decide from there when we're going to do the next one. But thank you guys for watching, and go ahead and keep a lookout for